What's up, Connor? Hi, today is November 20th, 2019. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Josh. In today's show, we'll be talking about Tom Hanks and a brave koala rescue. And we'll have an interview with an old KTIG anchor.
So stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. Tom Hanks is set to play Mr. Rogers in the new biopic movie, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And while he's setting the character for the movie, he had also discovered some shocking news. According to Ancestry.com, he had found out that he is related to Mr. Rogers himself. He's the sixth cousin, and he is playing him in the biopic about Mr. Rogers. Him and his wife were certainly surprised, stating, "No, impossible, you're pulling our leg." Fans also took to Twitter stating that they believed he would be a perfect candidate for Mr. Rogers, but they would never think he'd be related to him.
More and more animals are in danger of going extinct due to forest fires, but this one koala was saved by a nice woman. The woman ran out to save the poor animal from being burned, from burning even more than what he already was, taking her shirt off and not even thinking twice about the danger she was getting into. After saving the poor creature, she poured water into him to make him feel comfortable. But the poor koala was crying because of the burns. The koala has been treated but is still in serious conditions, and veterinarians don't know if he's going to make it. But he has a fighting chance thanks to this brave woman.
Now we'll take it to a quick commercial break.
Tiger Style Salon is open on Tuesdays after school in Salon 515 in the Rotunda. There are many salon services to choose from, like manicures, facials, waxing, and hair color. In addition to the free haircuts provided to Conroe High School students. Stop by today, schedule your appointment, or get with a cosmetology student for more information.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Hello, I'm Jenny, your weather anchor for today. Today's weather will be a high of 75 degrees and a low of 56 degrees, being cloudy. Tomorrow will be a high of 76 degrees and a low of 68, with 30% of rain. On Friday, the high will be 72 degrees and the low of 46 degrees, with thunderstorms. Saturday will have a high of 63 degrees and a low will be 43 degrees, being mostly sunny. And finally, on Sunday, we'll be having a high of 67 degrees and a low of 46 degrees, mostly sunny. Now for the fact of the day. A $1 bill costs 5 cents to make. Now we'll take it to an interview with Juan Almanza, who is from the class of 2019. He was an anchor for KTIG News, but is now a freshman at Lone Star College.
Hi, and for today's interview, we want to welcome back Juan Almanza from the senior class of 2019. How you doing, man?
What's up, Brandon? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
So the purpose of this interview is to talk about the differences between being in high school and being in college. Now that Juan is a freshman in college, he can tell us a little about that difference. So the first question is, the one good thing about being in college is that you get to choose your teachers now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, it's good that you get to pick your own teachers, but there's also a downside. You should be ahead of you picking your teachers, because if you don't pick your teachers ahead of time, you're going to have those teachers that no one picked. And obviously there's a reason why no one picked those teachers, because they're not good. So just make sure to go ahead and get ready for college and go pick your teachers as soon as you can, because obviously those teachers are going to be open. And I recommend when you pick your teachers, use this website called Rate My Professor, because on there it has how they rate them. And my sister was telling me, get on there before you pick your teachers, which I did. On all the teachers that I picked, I make sure they had a good grade. Mine all had 5.0, so that's a really good thing. And also under it, it shows you reviews about the teacher, how they teach, or how they're like, if just what helps you to make sure you have good teachers. That's what I use. So make sure to use that.
Okay. So in high school, we rely a lot on our parents and teachers to help us out for anything, maybe grade or a discipline. What's it like in college?
Well, for sure, you can still rely on your teachers. And lucky for me, I was blessed. My parents are still helping me out in everything. They're making sure I go to school, get my education. But yeah, you should always make sure to rely on your teacher. Not like rely on your teacher, but you can rely on them because when you pick them, there's ways that they can help you. On mine, whenever I pick my math teacher, I'm not very good at math, but I'm somewhat good at math. I made sure to have a teacher that would help you, like would be hands-on with you, make sure you get the stuff. So yeah, just make sure to pick good teachers, like I said earlier.
So here in high school, we get 4 report cards. I think we're on our second one. In college, you don't get one at all.
No.
Tell me how do you know what your grades?
Well, to know if you're doing good with your grades without even checking them is if you study. In high school, I was never much of a study guy. I just hope that I learned it the first time and hopefully I passed the test. But no, in college, you have to study all the time. Like me right now, I'm studying and everything. And in high school, you have to be on top of your homework. You get a lot of homework. Right now, my math homework consists of a lot of math, and I'm not a big math fan. And I have a research paper due in a couple of days. It has to be 6 pages long. Just make sure to be on top of everything, pretty much. If you're on top of everything, you study, you do your homework on time, turn it in before it's due, then you'll be perfectly fine. But if you want to check your grades when you're on there, you just go to your assignments, and it has all the assignments you've done, and it has the little circle, and it fills it up with like a 90, 80, whatever your grade is. So pretty much that's how you know if you're passing. If not, your teachers will talk to you.
That basically answers our other question. But talk to us about the cost of being in community college.
It's pricey for me. I would still had to pay around $1,000, I think, 1,000, yeah. But like people say, college isn't for everybody, but for the people that do want to do it, it makes you think now you have to, even though in high school you have to take things serious because obviously you have to graduate and then go to college. But yeah, you have to take it serious pretty much because now you're paying for the classes. You don't want your money to go to waste because it's each semester you have to pick new teachers and you don't want that money to go to waste. So, I mean, yeah, just take your classes seriously and do what you got to do.
Is there anything you would like to tell us seniors for graduating in 2020?
Just make sure to pick your classes on time and be on top of everything and you'll be fine. And congratulations, you guys. You're almost there.
That's all we have for today. I want to appreciate you coming out here and talking to us about
no problem, Brandon.
being
Anytime.
in college.
Hey everyone, we wanted to finish out our newscast today with a few announcements.
Student Council is holding a food drive through all math classes. We are collecting cans and boxed foods before Thanksgiving, the week of November 18th through the 22nd. The math class that submits the most food will receive either breakfast or lunch for the entire class.
The National English Honor Society meets third Wednesday of every month. Our next meeting on Wednesday is November the 20th, after school in the LGI.
The boys soccer team is having an open field scrimmage on Wednesday, November 13th and 20th. You must have a physical on profile to participate. If you plan on trying out for the team this year, we look forward to seeing you there. Chinese Club will host an early Thanksgiving celebration on November 20th after school from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. at room 2019. You're all invited. Please RSVP with Ms. Shang before this Friday. We provide Chinese food for this event. If you plan to join us, please come to see Ms. Shang before this Friday and contribute $5 for your food. Student Council has 80 children left to adopt from the Angel's Tree if you, your family, or organization would like to adopt a child. Please contact Student Council or Ms. Skelton in room 308 in the annex. We're hoping all children will be adopted by Thanksgiving.
This week we are celebrating Generation Texas Week. Generation Texas Week is a time for students to learn about options available to them after they graduate from high school. Each day this week will cover a different topic to help you decide which pathway is best for you. Did you know there are teachers at our school that did not go to college to be a teacher? Did you know that we have several teachers who were in the military before becoming a teacher? Talk to your teachers to see what pathway they took to get to where they are today. Your teachers, counselors, and administrators are all great resources to help you find your pathway after school. Here is something about the career fair. On Thursday this week, there will be a career fair held in the library. All students are invited to attend during your lunch. There will be a variety of careers available for students to explore. Career representatives including nursing, cosmetology, real estate, massage therapy, dentistry, welding, police and fire departments, and different branches of the military. This is a great opportunity for students to find out what steps they need to take to fulfill their future career goals.
Now it's Instant Poll time. Last week we asked you what was your favorite 2000s TV show. The top 2 answers were SpongeBob SquarePants and Friends.
On today's Instagram poll, we want to ask you, are you ready for the holidays? Make sure to go to Instagram and let your voice be heard.
Well, those are all the announcements we have for today. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at KTIG News.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more KTIG news.